Hello, everyone. Okay, so we are going to do a Soul Connections When Two Hearts Meets love reading. Just for the holidays, just to kind of give you some extra guidance on the holiday season. So take what resonates. This is going to be a spread, so I'm not doing a three card pull. I'm just doing some spread reading. So this is just a love reading, just to see what you need to know. Now, please be aware that for some of you, I always knock on my cards just to get rid of the negative energies and things. For some of you, this might resonate. For others, it might not. But this is a collective reading, so it's not a private reading. Um, so let's see. We have connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Yeah, that's very important. Divine timing. Oh, I could go on and on about divine timing. Surprise. You may be about to be surprised. And trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Oh, anyways, we all know that can be hard sometimes. So intense, right? I just said that. I just love when the universe does that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Right? It is. It can be real intense. Boundaries, right? Bam. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. I still feel like I'm supposed to pull cards, so I'm just I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to put that there. Can you see? Is it allowing you to see the cards? I hope so. So how is everybody? Let me know in the comments how you're doing. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you. Um, always know that readings are not, it's not made in stone. You know, if you watch a reading and you change your mind about something, you've changed the whole situation, right? So just know that just because you have a reading doesn't mean that this is exactly what's going to happen. You know, everybody has choices and decisions to make, and that can alter the outcomes of things. Okay, so just trust that, all right? Okay, and I feel like this one wants to come. Yeah, obstacles. Okay, alrighty. So let's take a look at our reading. So, your connection is eternal and unbreakable. All right, so this could be a twin flame. This could be a soul relationship, a soulmate relationship. This could be uh, a past life relationship. So what this is saying is no matter what the situation is, no matter what happens, there's this coming back. It's like a bungee cord, you know. And then whoop, here we are. Here we are, right? Now, this connection, it should be healthy. Okay, you should be able to, there should be, both of you should be transforming with each other in this relationship. Okay, you should be growing together in this relationship. Okay, what happens to you, what happens to them, it should be growing you as a person, expanding you. It should not feel like you are in a cage. It should not feel like you're being held back. It should not feel like you shouldn't be allowed to be your true self. A true connection that's meant to be is going to be one that continues to honor you, continues to want you to grow, continues to want you to be able to expand as a human and be happy and continue to be who you're meant to be. That's a true connection, okay? You are being asked to watch out for signs, um, signs are within that person, signs within you, signs within your environment. What are things that you're seeing, and are they true? So here's a difference between a sign that's from the universe and a sign that's from you. Okay. So if you want to see a sign and you're looking for a sign, then you're forcing yourself to see anything as a sign, right? Oh, that I saw a red bird, that was a sign that I'm supposed to be in this relationship. No, you're looking for the sign. A sign, watch out for signs leading you to true love. There, this is going to be something that comes in unexpected. This is going to be something that you're not even open to, like you're not even aware of it. That's how the universe works with signs, that you could be completely like, say, like you're driving down the road and you're talking to somebody, and then all of a sudden you see something and then you get a message right afterwards, like you see a couple walking together, and they're supporting each other. That could be a message right away that things are going to work out, right? You should see and then you should receive. So you should see the sign and receive the message. That's how the universe works when they send signs to you. It shouldn't be you looking for a sign and, show me a sign if this is supposed to be happening. It's going to be more of trusting, and it's going to be more of when you least expect it. Okay. It's going to be, you're going to get a sign come in when you're not even looking for one. That's the true sign that you want to look at. And I'm not saying that, like, if you say, show me three red cards in 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes you see three red cars, I'm not saying that that's not a sign. You could ask for a sign and receive those signs, and that's your guides confirming to you that they are with you and that they are connected to you. That lots of times that happens to people. Okay, I'm not saying that that's not a sign. I'm just saying that when you're told to watch out for signs, don't don't allow your mind to manipulate your environment around you. Just tell yourself, I am open to receive any signs that comes my way. Thank you. And then just allow yourself to just continue doing whatever you're doing. If you're at work, keep working. If you're talking to someone, continue with the situation, whatever. And just, you will know. Just trust yourself that you will know the sign. Okay, so sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So if you are trying to make something happen, but it's not aligning in the correct manner. Like, say, for example, you want a relationship with a certain person, but that person hasn't done the inner work, the healing work to be in the relationship with you on the right level, then the universe is going to separate this relationship, or the universe is going to keep this situation maybe away from your grasp, because the alignment isn't there. The person isn't aligned in energy to meet you where you are, or maybe you're not aligned in the energy to meet them where they are, or maybe there's something else that has to happen before this happens. So just trust, just trust that just let go and just trust that whatever is meant to be for you will be for you when it's meant to be for you. Whatever's meant to come in for you, it's going to come in when you're ready to receive it. It's going to come in when that person's ready to receive it. It's going to come in when the alignment with the universe is ready to make it happen. Okay? If you rush it, then it might be something that falls apart. It could be a great thing and then it just falls apart and you don't know why. And it could be because of the alignment, right? It could be because you rushed it or because you tried to make something happen that shouldn't. have happened at that particular time, right? So that's what we talk about the let go, right? Let go and let the universe help, right? If you want the help from the universe, you can't say, well, universe, help me, and then at the same time you're trying to do this, and that, oh, somebody's going to be at a party at 8 o'clock. I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the party. That way they'll see me, and like you can't do that because that's not allowing the universe to 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 do the work for you. That's you intervening. That's you trying to set things up. That's you trying to make things happen. And that's not always what the universe wants you to do, right? So letting go is asking you to be aware that you might need to allow the situation to just play out and just let it, release it from your mind, release it from your worries, release it from um, your energy, and just trust that whatever is meant to be will be. Okay. When you do that, many things will happen, right? You will be surprised. All right, you have a holiday card here, so it could, for some of you, it could be happening very soon, very quickly, right? But the main thing is that you might be surprised. The situation could change completely, right? Maybe what you're wanting this so bad, and then maybe you find out that there's something else better that you never even thought of, right? But you're trying so hard to make something else happen that this situation isn't working out because the universe sees something that you can't see. So that's why it says trust, 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 right? And you need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. So trust is very important. Healing, letting go, with the situation is very important as well. Trusting yourself is sometimes in a relationship, you have to trust yourself. Trusting yourself might be the one thing that you need most, right? And that might be the reason why you're being asked to let go of the situation. Because maybe you're in a relationship or in a situation and the trust has been broken multiple, multiple, multiple times and you haven't really healed, or you need to let this relationship go. Um, or you need to let the trust issues go, the forgiveness and things like that to help bring a new level of trust in the situation, to see the growth that has taken place in the person, right, in yourself, in the situation, right? Yeah, so the intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. So when you have a true soul connection with someone, right, you're going to be on, like, it's going to feel like a roller coaster at times because you're trying to overcome obstacles. Okay, you're trying to overcome things so that you can find that happiness that you want so badly, right? So it might be intense when there's obstacles in the way, right? But you need to be open, be ready to receive what is being offered to you, be ready to receive what's coming in, okay? This is fate. Again, this is the universe coming in. Okay, so it's important to have healthy boundaries, but you want to have sensible boundaries too. You want to have ones that are able to be met by others' expectations and your expectations. Like if you're setting boundaries and they're way they're not sensible, you're going to have a hard time in that situation too. You can't set boundaries that don't honor you, and you want to set boundaries that honors the relationship as well. So you got to be mindful about how you are going about your boundaries. Make sure they're healthy boundaries. Make sure they're very easily to understand. Make sure they're sensible and people can actually work with them versus having unrealistic boundaries and the person can't come in, or the relationship can't work because the boundaries are just very unrealistic, right? So make sure that you are using your mind, your heart, your brain, and you're making sensible boundaries. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Okay, so learn to let go of things that you have done wrong, right? Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Guilt can sometimes weigh us down, but Learn from your mistakes, okay? Let go of the guilt. Make sure the person and yourself has learned from these experiences. Relationships can go through a lot of obstacles, right? But the main thing is, are you forgiving? Are you still loving? Do you still love yourself? Are you being honored in your relationship? Are you letting go of guilt? Are you learning from the experiences that you are going through, right? Do you both have healthy boundaries? Do you have healthy boundaries together for other people outside of the relationship as well, right? Um, that's the main thing when it comes to your relationship is making sure that you are doing the inner work on yourself, right? Some people do the inner work on themselves, and then the other person isn't doing it on themselves, and that's where a lot of the problems take place. That's when you got to let it go. You got to give it to the universe. You got to let it go, right? Sometimes some people just don't want to do the work, and there's nothing you can do about that. You can only do you, okay? If that person chooses not to better themselves, not to change who they are, that's not you. That's not your requirement. That's You're not required by the universe to work on somebody else's life and somebody else's heart and somebody else's path. You're to work on your own healing journey. Okay. You're here to work on you. As you work on you, they're here to work on them. As they work on them, it changes the dynamics. Okay. So if you have some spare time, create some art, do some abundance planning, right? Make sure that you're taking some stressors off of your relationship. Maybe the two of you can do things that don't require a lot of money. Um, if you're trying to overcome obstacles, make sure that you're overcoming financial burdens. That's an important one. You might want to do a full moon release letter. Like there's like a full moon where you write on a full moon, you write down everything that you want to release, things that you want to transform about yourself, things that you want to let go, so that like the guilt and the trust issues and things, you can write those down on a letter. Come the full moon, you can burn that letter with intention, and it's just a symbolic way of releasing the things that you might be emotionally or mentally or spiritually holding on to. It's just a symbolic, it's a physical form of releasing that energy to the universe, okay, to help you with your transformation. All right, so let's take a look at the Mystic Soul Oracle deck and see what guidance we get from this one. So I hope this is helping you. I hope this reading has served you well. Connection. Yeah. It's very important during this time that you work on the connection in a healthy way. Right? You want your connection to be healthy. You want, look, there's a connection card again. You want your connection to be um, coming from a place of communication, honor, respect, and loyalty. Okay. So don't be afraid to work on your own inner connection, because when you know what you want, it's easier for you to tell another person what it is that you want, right? Yeah, be patient. Okay. It's going to you're going to have to let go of the situation. Let it go, let the universe have it, and be patient. Trust that things will work out however they're meant to work out. Okay? Trust that whatever is meant to happen, the universe has it, it's working it out for you. Things will be okay. Okay. Yeah, resistance. Yeah, be careful that you are not in resistance of the situation, right? Be careful that you're not fighting against it. That's your letting go card, right? You want to let go of resistance. And you want to be in the flow, the energy of flow, okay? That welcomes the surprise. Yes, universe, I am open to receive my surprises. I'm open to receive the trust, right? I'm open to receive the support, right? And plan ahead. Yeah, that was this card here with the abundance planning, right? Um, Pay attention to your bills, pay attention to the things that stress you out. Make sure you plan ahead so that you're not adding to these obstacles down the road, okay? The object is to stay positive in the relationship and work together as a team. So make sure you are a team player. Make sure you're communicating so that you guys can both be team players, and make sure you're making a plan of how you want to work things out, okay? All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this has helped you and have a wonderful evening. Bye.